Welcome back, everyone. This week, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make tuna patty melts. They're quick, they're easy, and they're super high in protein. Back, everyone. Today we are going to be making tuna patties. It's super easy to make and really high in protein. All you need is 2 cans of tuna. This is tuna in water, not going to drain the water out of it. If I had the tuna in oil, you can use that too, but I would drain the oil out of it. So 2 cans of tuna, and this depends on how much you want to make. So I'm going to make 4 smaller tuna patties, so if you want to make more, just add more tuna. I got some green onions here. This is about, if you grab 1 bunch of green onions, this is about half of the green onions. I have half of a large white onion chopped up, finely chopped. We're gonna do 1 cup of rolled oats. You just put them in a food processor and blend them down until they're almost like an oat powder. We're substituting basically breadcrumbs, and we're using raw whole oats instead. We're gonna do about a tablespoonful of minced garlic, give it a little extra taste. We have 2 whole eggs. We're gonna put that in there. That's gonna help bind all of the ingredients together along with the oat there. And then to top it all off, we're gonna use a little bit of grinded black pepper. You just put your 2 cans of tuna in here, drop it in. 2 cans in here. Again, this is tuna and water, so I'm leaving the water in there. I'm not draining it out. I don't want it super dry. So the 2 cans, use a fork to break this up a little bit because you don't want tuna chunks. You want all these ingredients that you have here to mix in with the tuna so you get all the flavor in every bite. So you will have to kind of break this up a little bit. So that looks pretty good. Once you got it there, you can go ahead and start dumping everything in. So we have half of a white onion, dump that in there. We have half a bunch of green onions. We'll kind of mix that in a little bit here. We'll kind of mix as we go. You don't have to get crazy with it, but that's what it's looking like right there. We will throw in some minced garlic into here, give it a little extra flavor in there. Mix that around. Put a little cracked black pepper in here, a little extra taste. We're gonna throw in our 1 cup of rolled oats that we've mixed up in a food processor. And then our 2 large eggs. Throw those in here. And then we just got to mix this all up. I do suggest, taking your fork, raw eggs not gonna kill you, especially if you clean the outside of the eggs first, the shell. But maybe take a small bite and make sure you like the taste. Give it a very small taste test. That'll tell you if you need a little bit more. Maybe you toss a little bit of garlic powder in here, maybe a little bit more minced garlic, or a little bit more cracked black pepper into this. That way it tastes the way that you like it. All right, so now that we got our bowl in here, you're gonna have to get your hands a little messy here, but grab a good amount and you're just kind of rolling these back and forth. Maybe add a little bit more than that. Roll them back and forth, and you just wanna make them into, do the edges, make them into little patties here. So you can go back and forth. If your mixture here of your tuna patty seems, too moist and you want it dried out a little bit more, you can always add more rolled oats into the mixture. and it'll dry it out a little bit. So on the skillet over here, I have 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil being heated up right now. It's on, I'll turn it down a little bit here, on I would say medium to low heat. And that way they'll cook them, but it's not gonna burn each side. So when you put them in there, you'll probably wanna keep them in there each side around 4 minutes each side. You can always lift them up with a fork and kind of, check them to make sure one side isn't burning. Also, when you make these, you can see they're not super thick. You don't wanna have them too thick or the inside's not gonna cook. Drop these puppies in. You'll hear they'll get a little sizzle on there. Again, you don't want it too hot because you don't want these things to burn. Put them in there like that. We move them around a little bit in the oil, make sure it's evenly distributed. Then about 4 minutes on each side. So about 4 minutes has passed. We're gonna peek under here, see what these guys look like. If I can get one up, let's see. All right, I think they're getting to be perfect. So you can see there, it's hard on the outside. It gets that little crisp on there, but they're not burnt. You just want them like golden like that. So we're gonna go ahead and flip all of these. Yeah, these are perfect. You could probably go a little bit longer if you wanted to, but I think where they're at right now is pretty good. So we flipped them. They were on there for about 4 minutes. They're nice and hard on this side and golden brown. I'm gonna cook another 4 minutes and then they're ready to eat. All right, so we finished making them. We'll do a taste test, see what it tastes like. Super good. High in protein, great snack. Bring these to work, have them for lunch on your days off. I use 2 cans of tuna. So out of those 2 cans, total is 72 grams of protein. So they're packed full of protein. We did not use breadcrumbs, we used rolled oats. So we're getting the complex carbs there. Great snack, super high in protein. I hope you guys like this video, super easy to make. If you like this video and want to see more like this, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. Helps me make more videos like this.